How many of you had crush when you were at school? How many of you had crush?
Everyone raise your hands. Come on.
Isn't that a no-brainer?
My friend Jitu, he had a crush on a girl named Shruti. One fine day, all the students were sitting in the class, and Jitu turns towards Shruti, who is also looking at Jitu. And his heart starts to beat faster. And then Shruti gets up and starts to walk towards Jitu. As she comes closer and closer and closer, Jitu's heart starts to beat faster and faster and faster. Finally, she comes close by and asks for a notebook. Jitu hands over the notebook, but like any poor guy, he thinks maybe it's just an excuse. She likes me and she wants to talk to me. And at that very moment, he decides that next day morning I'm going to go and propose her with 3 magical words: I love you. Next day morning, the door opens. Shruti. Shruti enters the room. She looks at Jitu. Jitu looks at Shruti. And they both start to walk towards each other. They come closer and closer and closer. Stop it. And before even Jitu could say anything, Shruti hands over the notebook, looks right into the eyes of Jitu, and she says the 3 magical words: thank you, bhaiya. And all of a sudden, the plot, which was looking like a romantic scene from DDLJ, turns into Pyar Ka Panchama. And this is not enough. You know, the problem is when a guy has a crush on a girl, entire class will know, except the guy. So entire class was aware about this situation. Yeah, that girl is a crush, and something Cupid is about to shoot the arrow. They were all witnessing it, and in a flick of a second, a potential salute turns into bhaiya. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of the most embarrassing moments in life of Jitu. And at that very moment, he decides that from now onwards, I'm not going to talk with any girl. What he just did. What he just did. That situation was a fight between him and his embarrassment. He let his embarrassment win the fight. I'm sure all of us would have come across such embarrassing moment in our life, in a smaller or bigger way. And this can be very, very detrimental. And hence, it is extremely important that whenever there is a fight between you and your embarrassment, make sure you are the winner. So do you want to know how we can overcome embarrassment? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. So here are 3 ways how you can win over embarrassment. Number 1, face it. Face the fear of embarrassment in your head. You know, many times it happens that because of the fear of embarrassment, because of the fear of failure, you do not even give it a try. And what happens? You remain disappointed. Instead, when you decide to face the fear of embarrassment in your head, you go give it a try. Even if you fail, what happens? You improve. You come from point A to point B. So point number 1, face the fear of embarrassment in your head. Point number 2, what once you have developed the courage in your mind, go face the situation, but then run into that embarrassing moment, the way my friend Jitu did. What do you do in those kind of situations? And this is where it requires a little more effort. You know, what happens when you encounter such embarrassing situation, your mind gets hooked on to that particular embarrassing situation. You'll be constantly thinking about that. You know what? Everybody laughed at me. Everybody had laughed at me. All the girls are calling me bhaiya now. So such thoughts will keep haunting you. At this point, you have to literally make an effort. You have to forcibly, consciously make sure that your brain is fixating all those embarrassing memories. It starts to think of the positive things in your life. I'm sure we have any number of positive memories in our life. It can be like, I designed a poster and everybody is appreciating. Thank you, Navya. It can be, I ran a marathon, I got a gold. It can be like, I taught my college. It can be any number of memories, any number of positive memories. Make sure, whenever you encounter such embarrassing moment, you take your mind, start focusing on positive things, forcibly, consciously. Why it is important? Because the more you think on those embarrassing moments, it drains your energy. You lose confidence. So point number 2, fixate on positive things. Point number 3, chill. Yes, because nobody thinks of your embarrassing situations as much as you think. This is a theory, it's called spotlight theory, you know. It's like, I am on the spot. I am the center of the universe and everybody is looking at me. That's it. Funniest part is you also think like this. You also think like this. Do you think, let us say right now, if I forget my lines, I remain silent for 1 minute. After 5 years, how many of you are going to remember this incident and laugh at me? Hardly anybody. But you will keep thinking for this moment in all your life, and you'll be haunting yourself with that particular memory, and you will be scared to go and face the audience. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, people forget. So better you also forget. So with these 3 tips to face embarrassment, I hope when next time there's a fight between you and your embarrassment, you are the winner. Thank you.